legal malpractice in transactional cases, transactions, contracts. Good afternoon. My name is Neil Burns. I'm a lawyer here at 6 Beacon Street in Boston, and along with my partner, Roshan Jain, we represent victims of legal malpractice and personal injury in Massachusetts. And I've been asked today to talk about legal malpractice in the context of business transactions or transactions. And these can be complicated cases because transactions can be complicated. Stock transactions, real estate transactions, partnership transactions, corporate transactions, franchise transactions. There's a lot of mistakes that have gone on and that are not correctable. And in those instances, sometimes we can file a malpractice claim because the lawyer was the one that screwed up. So what do we need to do? In some ways it's easy because we've got the documents. And these days we've got emails back and forth, and we've got texts back and forth, things like that. But in some ways it's complicated because, some of the defenses to these are that, well, your client wanted such and such, or we couldn't get this into the contract. So they can be complicated cases. We need a lot of documentation. We need a lot of the history of the transaction, and we need to have an expert witness talk about how this transaction should have occurred and how the lawyer did not meet the standard of care for that type of work. And sometimes the lawyers really don't know what they're doing. Sometimes they know what they're doing and they clearly screw up. And sometimes they know what they're doing and they may or may not have screwed up. And those are the hardest cases, of course. But if you think that your lawyer screwed up on a transaction, especially a business type transaction, and you think we can have the documentation or the witness testimony to prove it, give us a call, Burns and Jain. We've done many of these cases over the years. I've been practicing law since 1985 and here in this building at 6 Beacon Street since 1987. Call Burns and Jain. We're aggressive, we're effective, and we care about you. 617-227-7423. Thank you.